Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got another slab reveal today. Finally got my BGS sub in. It's a small sub, only 4 cards, but 4 potentially huge cards if the grading gods are nice to me. Figure out how to even open this box first. Got it. So yes, fairly small sub compared to these big PSA ones I've been doing. This one only got 4 cards in it. BGS packaging is so nice. So make sure it's really secured. Alright. So if I'm not mistaken, it is 1 Pokemon card and 3 sports cards. But like I said, the potential is there, I think. If the grading gods have mercy on me. I didn't reveal the grades, I didn't look at them yet. I want to wait. Share with you guys. Inserts. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Let's do sports first. So we got a gold label, so you know that's a 9 or above. Let me see, okay, right there. So this is 2024 Top Chrome Sapphire Orange Walter Payton. Pulled this on one of my videos. It's out of 25. Potentially big card. 9.5. Nice. BGS 9.5. Kind of hard to grade reveal BGS. I'm gonna use that card probably as a. You can see the subgrades. Try to hide it, but super nice card. I think this is going for pretty good money. Raw, it was going for pretty good money, so. 9.5 should theoretically do better. 9 on centering, 9.5 on the rest. Nice. This is my first review on BGS grades. I've been grading with BGS for a while. Any of you who haven't been, you know, BGS, back in the day, they usually commanded, BGS 10 usually commanded a higher price point than PSA 10s because BGS is a little more hard to grade with. So 9.5 is pretty good. You know, I'm not saying it's equal to a PSA 10, but it's up there. Black label, of course, is what everybody wants, right? It's a 10 all around. Black label cards for sure command a higher price point than PSA 10s or anything else, and they look sick. So it's just this gold label reverse, black label with gold lettering. Well, yeah. BGS, Beckett, BGS. Nice Walter Payton card. Next, this is another potentially huge card if it works out well. What is this? I see that from the back it's a silver label, so I know it's not that great, but we got a Jaden Daniels debut. Green swirl, I think. So this card is numbered to 13. You can see it. So Jaden Daniels rookie, green swirl, I believe it's called debut. Huge card. Let's say I can see the silver label, so I know it's not that great of a grade, but let's see what we got. NANI? 8 on corners, 8.5 on edges, 9.5 centering, and 9 surface. Dang, that sucks. Corners and edges. Oh still a huge card. Only 13 of them, so we see. That sucks though. 8 corners and edges. 8.5. Jaden Daniels. Okay. Last of the sports cards. I see the gold label, so that's nice. It's pretty good grade. So out of Origins, this is a Michael Penix Jr. rookie auto out of 75. Another pretty huge card, Michael Penix. Let's see what we got. 9.5. Ooh, just a half grade off from a 10. Centering 9.5, edges 9.5, surface 10, and corners 9. Still, really nice card, 9.5. 2024 Panini Origins rookie auto, orange, Michael Penix, 75. Nice card. And for the Pokemon fans, receiving this card, I see a gold label, so it's nice. So this card's been blowing up, right? I did a PSA sub on a few of these. They didn't look to be the greatest, you know, not Beckett material, at least to me, so I sent it to PSA. Came back, the grades weren't the greatest, so I resubbed them with tag to see if they could get it a little better. But it's from Hidden Fates, I think. Hidden Fates Cynthia's trainer card, the Garchomp. Cynthia, so this card's been blowing up, but I see a gold label, so let's pray for a 10. That'll be huge. Nice, wow. Just missed the black label. You can see that everything got 10s except the centering. Centering was a 9.5. So if that 9.5 was a 10, this would have been a black label, and that would have been crazy huge. But a 10 is still pretty big. Like I would take, with the subgrades, I would take this BGS 10 over a PSA 10 any day. But nice, really nice card. Stoked. Yeah, so my thinking whenever I do BGS, I'm always trying to get a black label. Something that's, you know, hard to get, but I make sure the cards are top notch. So if I see a PSA card, if I'm doing a PSA sub and I see a card that looks like it has potential black label, I'll send it to BGS for sure. This was one of those cards. I'm glad I did though. A 10. Nice. Really nice. Oh, and something else to note on BGS cards, when you send in autos, if you do PSA, you got to do a separate submission for autos. With BGS, you can just send them all together into one sub and they'll take care of it. They'll upcharge you for the auto grade. But auto grades now show up on the back. See, we got this little hole, this little puka. So if it's a 10, they'll show the 10 here. So that means my auto was less than a 10 because it's not showing. But if you go to the pop report and you look up the card, it'll show the auto grade. But if I'm not mistaken, these 3 cards are pop 1 in BGS right now. Nobody else subbed any of these cards to BGS. So when I was looking them up before I graded, there was 0 population on them. I haven't checked again because I didn't want to see the grades that I got, but prior to sending these in, there was no population on these, so these are pop 1 right now, population 1 in BGS. But yeah, that was a really good sub. Glad I sent these in. Wish that Jaden Daniels got a little higher, but 8.5 is 8.5, it's fine. But yep, that's the BGS sub for you guys. Let me know if you guys got any questions. You know, I have a tag one in for my first time. Sent that in. Let's see how that comes back, but yeah, I've done CGC in the past. Nothing against CGC, but not my favorite. You know, I mostly stick to BGS and PSA, and now, you know, tag to see tag how it goes. But yep, that was today's sub reveal video. Mahalo guys, always appreciate you joining. Take care of yourselves. Allora.